Grand Rapids' big old building, better known to all of us as the Bob, is reopening. The Gilmore Collection made the announcement late this morning.
It closed in late 2021 after struggling through the pandemic, but today we learned it will reopen late this summer with some significant changes.
13 on your side's Carla Byron is live in downtown Grand Rapids. Carla, the Bob was for sale and there was a buyer. So what happened to the deal?
Short and simply, the potential buyer couldn't secure the necessary financing, so the group that owns the Bob determined within the last few weeks that they would reopen and revamp the space. The Bob is back.
It definitely was a staple of the community and something folks that were visiting the area in downtown Grand Rapids really looked forward to having be part of their trip. Whether they were stopping by before a concert or a show at Van Andel Arena, stopping by after a trip to John Ball Zoo, one of the museums in the area.
The restaurant group that owns the Bob, the Gilmore Collection, says some things will be reimagined, while some old favorites will stick around. The comedy club, Dr. Grins, will be returning, and 2 floors will be dedicated to special events and private dining.
That dining room area on the east side of the first floor will now be an extension of Bob's Brewery, and that will and Bob's Brewery will also be the main brand featured out in the beer garden on the Ottawa side of the Bob.
The Bob closed late last year and was put up for sale. Dowdy says they were hit hard by COVID, along with many others in the restaurant hospitality industry.
We had kind of a lack of outdoor seating areas like some of our other restaurants have, and also staffing was a huge issue for us as well at that time, and still remains an issue, but it was a pretty grave issue in the summer or the winter of 2021.
But after the potential buyer was unable to secure financing, the group decided to reopen within the last few weeks as downtown was reactivated over spring.
We've had a real resurgence both with restaurants and retail in the last 6 or 8 weeks. We've had about 8 or 9 places downtown open, so to have them reopen has really filled a big void as the space.
The Bob is looking forward to providing what they do best, entertaining and dining in downtown. And the group plans to reopen on September 8th, and which is before Art Prize, and they expect to also share more about their plans as that date draws nearer. Now they're hiring as well, so we have details on how you can apply on our website, WZZM13.com. Reporting live in downtown Grand Rapids, Carla Byron, 13 on your side.
So again, when the Bob does reopen in September, there will be some changes. One of the biggest, the Bob will now be 100% cashless. Level 3 of the old Eve nightclub will now be dedicated exclusively to special events and private dining. Also, the brewery will expand on the first floor and the beer garden on Ottawa and Fulton.
The Bob has been at the corner of Fulton and Monroe in downtown Grand Rapids since the early 1900s. The 70,000 square foot building was first home to Judson's grocery warehouse starting in 1903. It remained empty for decades until the Gilmore Collection purchased it and began renovations. The multi-level entertainment facility opened in February of 1997. It went through some updates in 2013 with improved security systems and adding Home, a new live music venue. From the very beginning, owner Greg Gilmore has said the Bob would need to evolve to remain a downtown destination.